Hey everybody, welcome to another game of the League of Legends Classic. Today we are playing some Katarina mid into a Karthus, and Riot is still like buffing. My gosh, dude. Is that guy just dead? Wow, well, that is Revive Karthus, so he does have an instant revive mechanic through his summoner that has a super long CD, but he can instantly come back if he really wants to. But anyways, Classic was patched, and they actually changed Katarina to a different version that I remember, which is where your W is this spinny move. So how Katarina works is that your passive still reduces the cooldown of your abilities whenever kills happen, so she's still a reset champion. Our Q is Bouncing Dagger that will bounce, and then it will also mark enemies, and if I auto-attack them or use another ability, it will consume the mark and deal bonus damage. Karthus auto-attacks deal so much, ouch. We started off with an Amp Tome because I'm being a little bit greedy with it, but we don't have any mana, so I didn't want a Doran's Ring. And what it will give us is the luxury of buying this item early on, which is the Hextech Revolver. Hextech Revolver gives us Spell Vamp, so then we can like have a little bit of sustain in lane. So that's what I'm going for my first item. We'll just go Shunpo next. How your E works is that you will be able to just teleport on top of somebody. It has a 40% AP ratio, which isn't that bad. The AP ratio of our Q is 45 with 15% upon doing the detonation of the person that I marked. And how Karthus works with his little Skittles that he throws, people called it Skittles because they looked kind of strange. The area of effect of the Skittles also is usually bigger than what it actually looks like, which makes it a little bit more difficult to deal with. But our W gives us movement speed, so you kind of have like a low cooldown, I'm gonna juke the crap out of you ability. Our E does not apply on hit effects, so stuff like Lichbane usually wasn't really purchased. We would usually just go full AP. But we build the beginning of Gunblade just to get this Spell Vamp effect, and then just go full AP straight afterwards. So I'm just going to use the Q mark and try to auto-attack this to get some of these. And then once it's shoved out like this, then we're fine. I can maybe actually rotate down and try to fight those guys. I mean, I could maybe catch somebody. The Taric does have a point-and-click stun, which could maybe stop Master Yi, so I'm just rotating over. Unless Master Yi just loses to this guy. I really don't want to use my other abilities. Also, our passive that does the reduction of our abilities is for takedowns and assists at any point, which is really crazy because that means that we don't have to like damage them with the last like 5 seconds of combat, and we can like get an assist way later on, which will reset our stuff. I'm just gonna wait in base, I think, for my item here, just so I get the spell vamp immediately. Our ultimate does the spinning move where you just throw a bunch of daggers to damage people. The daggers kind of have a longer travel time than Modern League, so the damage won't look like the craziest right at the beginning, but then once the daggers actually hit them, of course it hits really hard. The AP ratio is 300%, and we already know how like Scion with only a 200% AP ratio could like already deal so much. Karthus is still able to outroam me right now, but eventually when I am able to just get to like one single item, my potential for just like diving this guy probably is crazy high, considering Karthus can't really deal probably with the damage that I deal. We also can Shunpo to wards, which is unique because you're not supposed to be able to do that on live servers. So you also can escape ganks easier, which I am not going to be very used to. I'm just going to damage this guy a little bit. I use my W to get the bonus movement speed. He's almost dead. Might be able to just dive him, honestly. And then we just Shunpo back out afterwards, so it's pretty easy to just do a little kill there. But Karthus doesn't care. Karthus, like, was all about usually just having a high death amount, but it doesn't even matter because he does a huge amount with his ultimate that still is like a global ultimate that hits everybody. In fact, his whole kit is basically the same. Also, the bonus effect of having his E going, which is that damage over time move around him is really strong. It does, like, crazy amounts of damage. But we do have our R, so I think I could just one-shot him. Dude, that guy's gonna live with one? Well, I can't catch him. Chasing would be pointless. My ultimate needed one single more dagger, but I wasn't able to get it. We'll just be able to shove in the wave, though, and deny some farm, because he just has to reset, and then we can just go buy boots, so we can, like, roam around the map. Oh, he's stuck around. I might be able to kill him with a dagger that just, like, hits the minions. Because I just... Oh, yeah, he's just dead to Mass GE here. And then we will just walk this way to run away from them. Oh, Nunu was sitting inside the brush ulting, and I didn't even know. So I, like, walked into a full channel Nunu ultimate, which did crazy amounts of damage. Let's buy boots and another amp tome. One item that could be really powerful is Abyssal Scepter, which makes it so we reduce magic resist of nearby enemies, and the aura, I believe, was really long. Like, it was huge around you. So, like, even, like, the size of my ultimate, usually I could reduce 20, which means that I can kind of have, like, Magic Pen while also having something that makes me tankier. And then we just press R and people just die. Like, the Katarina reset is super similar to live servers. It's just that the ultimate is usually the most important thing to not get canceled, because if it gets canceled, it's a huge deal for dealing nothing, because it really is quite weak. So we're just gonna kill that guy. I will just walk back mid lane here. Our Shunpo can't be reset except for killing people. It also has this other effect where we get damage reduction too. So we have a way to make it so we take 15% less whenever we activate it. I was able to get all of the wave again. Do I want to go Sword Boots early on? Dude, this Karthus roam is not able to be contained, dude. I know, he's too good. You just killed top lane, or no? You just died? No, you did not even kill top. It's just that top lane probably based. Maybe roaming is way more broken than I thought. I mean, I have a pretty good amount of CS, but so does he, and he has revive, so... He's dead for 20 seconds. I'm just gonna continue trying to take the turret. WCD, as you can see, super short, so we can, like, spam the crap out of it just to wave clear. And I might be able to do a roam somewhere myself to try to get a kill. I would rather probably go bot lane more than anywhere else. My ultimate does 700 damage. Let's just Shunpo out after I harass him a little bit with the Q plus W, just to get him a little bit chunked, so then my ultimate can maybe kill. I know that he probably would never want me to jump on him. Maybe his ultimate kills me if he has it. Otherwise, I just was able to use everything to kill him there, and there's nothing that he could really do about it because my damage is already that high on my R. And look how low CD my R is, too. Because it resets 15 seconds of it, and the cooldown's already so short, you can use your R, like, more frequently than a standard Katarina on the Modern League as well, which is really crazy. We also could maybe go for a Haunting Guise for the Magic Pen early on. That's another thing, because there's a lot more components where you can buy a component and just not finish it, because just the effect that it has is really good. And for this one, we can get 15% Magic Pen, so we deal, like, true damage to people with the Sork Boot purchase, too. Just harass him a little bit. Use my W just to CS. Ulti him again and then just Shunpo away, but he should kill me with the R here. Because Karthus R does like about 300 damage, and I only have like a little bit amount of HP right now, so it's gonna hurt really bad. I'm still just gonna build the Abyssal Scepter, which is gonna be very powerful for making sure that in the future, when I fight him, the amount of magic damage that he does is going to be substantially less, while also still having, like, crazy amounts. Abyssal Scepter usually was, like, core item for so many AP characters, because you can be able to get a nice damage effect because it's kind of like Magic Pen while also being tanky. So like even like champions that were just range characters like Ari, for instance, would even go it. It didn't even matter. It was just core on so many champions. But the game is going pretty well so far. I'm going to try to go bot side and see if I can maybe catch these guys. I mean, I do want to kill Karthus again, but these guys are kind of far up. Looks like, honestly, I probably can't get down there fast enough to catch them, though. So let's just go back mid. Will he even go up for this wave? Because if he does, I can just kill him. Let's ulti for the damage here. Big damage. Nice. So he's almost dead. My next Shunpo will be up pretty soon, and then I can probably just like Shunpo and then just do this, and then just kill him and then just back away. And there's nothing that he can really do about it. The Katarina playstyle with this, especially versus somebody who's playing like the Revived Karthus, is pretty easy to face. He kind of just lets me kill him on repeat. Rather than doing Shunpo, we are leveling up our W just to have better wave clear, so I can just continue spamming and also healing myself. We do have the Abyssal Scepter done, so I just will go buy that, I think. Actually, let's see if I can maybe roam on this guy topside, because this seems like an okay fight to take, possibly. That guy's really chunked. Unless I, like, accidentally walk into somebody. I have no idea if this is warded or not. I'm assuming not, considering that we see that they're just doing a dive. Dude, I can't catch this guy because Nunu's so fast. How Nunu works is that he can put this W onto him and an ally that gives him bonus movement speed and attack speed, so he just runs away. So I'm sad that I used my flash where I couldn't even chase afterwards, but, I mean, we're still, like, super strong. I'm gonna try to shove in this next wave just to make it so this wave crashes so they don't get anything here. Just continuing to use the W just to try to hit the AoE onto everything. Shunpo just to be able to secure that, and then we just base here. We have the Abyssal, plus also we can go by Sword Boots. So we'll have true damage versus the people who have, like, no magic resist at this point. Because if I press Tab, or C, I can see that I have 24 Magic Pen plus 8%, but also reduction of 20. So that means I have 44 Magic Pen total. GP has 45, but I'm also reducing 8 of that, 8%. So yeah, I deal true damage to people at this point. My ultimate does 1,200 damage almost, and GP has how much HP? As an example, 1.4k. So technically I would just kill him in one shot. Like, there's literally nothing he can do. This wave is also bad. I should probably fix it. I might be able to just kill this Karthus underneath turret and then just leave afterwards, potentially, because of how squishy he is. He does have a ruby crystal. I don't know if that really matters, though. So we'll just kill him. Just back away. You can see that his Q damage isn't really the craziest, but I will probably die to Nunu here. I use my Shunpo to reduce the damage that I took because we can, it only lasts 1.5 seconds, but I reduced the Karthus R. Nunu being behind me wasn't something I could deal with. Karthus revived himself immediately just to go back mid lane. Okay, you can do that. We can build Rylai's to slow people. We can build Deathfire Grasp to just try to one-shot people even easier. There's a lot of different build variants with this. I don't think that we necessarily need Gunblade, but we totally could build that too. I'm thinking Haunting Guys, though, just to get even more pen, to make it so even people who have, like, a little bit of magic resist are killable, although it looks like most people don't even have that much, so I guess maybe that's not even feasible. Let's build a Medjai's then. Medjai's gives us, the AP per stack. We get 2 per stack, and it stacks up to 20 times, which means I can get a total of 160. Huge amount. We have not been able to, of course, like, teamfight yet, but whenever the teamfight stage happens, that's where, like, Katarina damage really gets absurd. I mean, for, like, resetting, of course. I mean, I could deal plenty of damage to, like, solo kill people, but I don't really care about that. I wanted, like, Be able to get like a pentakill, obviously, that'd be cool. The Vayne is kind of squishy, isn't she? But can I really kill both of them? Tarek doesn't have any magic resist either. But he has a point-and-click stun, though. He stuns me, but it should be okay. That person dies, too. I just popped my R once, like, Vayne was also nearby, so we could get the bonus damage off. We have a little bit of spell vamp, so we can, like, heal ourselves a little bit. Healed for 6-7 there. Let's base. We have 3 Magi stacks for 24 AP total, which is honestly kind of absurd for, like, an early game thing. I'm wondering if I should build a Zanya's or not early. Because I could just build a Seekers just to make it so I will maybe survive if I get caught out. My last ultimate will deal 900 damage, so then it will deal like almost 2,000 probably if I had finished decap to really pop off.
Never play fair.
Heal myself for a little bit. They're gonna see where I'm at, though. Do I just want to kill the Vayne bot side, I guess? Man, I want a team fight, but I don't know if I can get there in time. I'm gonna try. I forgot that also I could Shumpo to wards, and I don't know if maybe I could, like, hold on to some wards just to make it so I could, like, leave areas, too, because that could be definitely very useful to have. I have no idea if any of this is warded or not, but I see that Karthus is still pushing. He doesn't have his Archangels just finished. So he's just sitting inside this brush. A little bit greedy with what I'm doing here. I'm just making sure the Karthus Qs don't kill me. I just don't know if, like, Nunu is around. But I really wanted this next wave. My ultimate's already coming back up, too. It literally has, like, no cooldown on it whatsoever, and I don't even have that much CDR. I only have 10% right now. And that's not even for my items, either. Oh, yeah, Seekers isn't, like, something that you pop. Seekers is a item that gives you armor, and it also gives you AP, and each time you kill a unit, you get bonus armor and bonus AP up to a maximum stack amount. Oh, Master Yi, whoa. Oh, but he wasn't able to completely work. I don't know if I can actually chase that guy. Oh, never mind. Nice. I was able to get a reset, but I don't think I could continue going for the other guy. We'll just, like, continue pushing out bot side. So this will just make me slightly tankier versus the, like, armor damage dealers. There is AP scaling on my Q. For the W, it does have AD scaling, and so does my ultimate, so that is something that would allow you to build, obviously, Gunblade if you really wanted it. GP has no HP. So we'll just ulti him to kill him and then just back away. I did burn Ignite, and I guess it wasn't really necessary. I am not very used to just dealing this much damage without even having to, like, put any effort into pressing too many buttons. People that have no crowd control absolutely get obliterated by us because they don't have a way to stop my ultimate, and because my ultimate just does so much damage, there's just not much that they can do. Use my Shumpo to reduce the damage from the Karthus ultimate, so I'm a little bit tankier. Ultimate's already coming back up, too, if this GP comes back. Zanya's is in base soon. They're just doing the Baron right now with Nunu. I'm not going to be able to rotate, obviously, to it. I do have my ultimate that now does 1.7k. I didn't even die to the turret? Really? Okay, well, I guess turrets just don't deal any damage. And then we'll just kill that guy because he walks back towards us, and our, abilities being, like, instant cast is kind of ridiculous. Dude, I could maybe even kill this guy, too, but I'm not gonna, try it. I'm not gonna risk my Medjai's losing some of its stacks. The next item probably should be a death cap to get really high AP, because we probably already deal enough. You can see that Karthus also went for the Abyssal Scepter, so he also does have a little bit of magic resist now, but I don't know if that will be enough to completely survive my burst. He does also have Seraphs, though, which is an activatable where he can get a big shield as well. Okay, never mind. It's not even close. And then I'll just, like, use my Shenpo to go towards the minions just to get out of his Karthus passive, because it is kind of annoying to deal with. Minions deal crazy amounts, so I'm just, like, taking a lot of damage here, but I do have some sustain as well, which definitely helps out. Nice. And then I want to just join every single fight. I mean, I'm so absurdly fed at this point that it should be very easy. Death Cap builds out of a Blasting Wand, so we'll get that for now. My ultimate does 2.2k damage, and, like, GP only has 1700 HP. The damage of my R is so ridiculous. Wow, Vayne is tanky. Man, when you start buying just, like, a little bit of, like, HP items, you get so tanky so fast. Nunu has 135 magic resist. Vayne has 57. Oh, I didn't realize we were initiating here. Okay. I'm just gonna be patient here. I still have my Zhonya's. Ah, the Karthus Q killed me in the end. I was able to kill a couple of them and almost get the reset off in such a way that I was able to kill more, but Taric has that point-and-click stun, so that's what hit me there and did so much. But we did 6,000 damage, like, instantly. It did a huge amount. We don't have enough Vamp yet to also survive, but after Death Cap, I guess I can either just buy a Void Staff, which means that I have to sell something, because I probably still want to have the Vamp from this, and you can see that this one gives me 20% Spell Vamp instead of only 10% or 12%, which maybe could, like, really sustain me. My team's just doing the dragon, but they're TPing in, dude. This doesn't really seem like the best way of doing this fight.
No going back.
Also, Nunu, of course, similar to Modern League, he still has a Q that does true damage, kind of like a smite. So doing objectives in front of Nunu already is, like, super risky. We probably were just going to lose that regardless. Karthus level 17. Whoa, that's crazy. I'm also level 17, by the way. I don't know if I can just R this guy. Because, like, he might just run out of it because it doesn't have, like, the best range on it, so that's why I'm being a bit safe about it. GP is also so fast. He has so much more movement speed than me. Is Taric just gonna stun? Okay, well, his stun is down. That's fine. I flashed away from the Nunu from killing me, but I don't know if Karthus ultimate is just gonna kill me now. He's gonna use it? I'm so scared. The Karthus E damage is so crazy, bro. I was able to help out with killing the Taric, though. I got a double kill before my death. Jeez. The Karthus, like, he doesn't have to land Q. His E just does it automatically, and it's... I don't know what the AP ratio is, but I've already faced Karthuses where I, like, dodge all of their Skittles, but it doesn't even matter. You just die to the that ability instead. There's like no counterplay to Karthus just walking into a team fight and just blowing everything and actually just winning. That's why the revive tech isn't that bad on him, because you just don't even care if you die. You just wait until you scale. So I said I was going to get Death Cap. It's still kind of far away. Maybe I just get a Void Staff first. I wonder if my AP ratio just doesn't even matter, and just having a Void Staff would really help out with some of the high MR targets. GP has 76 MR. Oh, it's because I think this guy has something that gives his team magic resist. Gives them 25 magic resist here. Runic Bulwark. I will ulti, but I might not be able to fight this very easily. Because they were trying to commit many resources onto us.
Ready for trouble?
We have to, like, fight as a team, but it's kind of difficult. Feels like everything's warded, too, and the point-and-click stun is difficult to play around. Like, am I just gonna walk into Taric stun and just instantly die here? Because they are probably on Baron, but I don't even know if I can contest it. I still have Zanya's. I will die to the 3-hit from Vayne that hit me for like 250 true damage. Also, her auto attack hit kind of hard too. I can definitely like kill most of their team. It's just that we don't really play as a team very well together, it feels like. Oh, and Kog'Maw doesn't even kill that guy. Oh, and he still doesn't kill him too. Dang, close. GG, we lost late game? Nah, I can stop this. The person that matters the most is this Vayne. We have to stop her somehow. They also have, like, Frozen Mallet, so they're super tanky, and they also have slowing auto attacks like Ashe. Dang, they deal so much damage to the turrets. Well, I was able to defend the base at least. I wonder if these turrets ever respawn. I'm pretty sure they don't, but inhibs do. So we'll just have to wait for inhibs to come back before we could probably leave base very easily. Ultimate does 2.3k. But of course, they do have ways of canceling it with the Vayne or the Taric. I don't even know what I want to sell for more items, too. For now, let's pot up for everything. Let's also buy an Oracle's, which gives us a way to see Vayne when she's invisible. I'm going to pot up with literally every single stat. Oh yeah, I still need to finish this Hextech Gunblade, but it wasn't bad what I purchased anyways. I didn't have enough money to buy it. We are somewhat grouped, but I mean, fighting them definitely is not the easiest still. Oh, GP ultimate. Okay, well, GP ultimate is down. Vayne is the only one that matters. Pretty significant amount of damage to most of the team. I'm gonna try to heal up. I mean, still, we have to fight somehow. I just don't know how easily we can. Okay, we killed, like, all of them, and we didn't lose the base. The Vayne literally was only going for the base, too. Karthus is, like, not really dying. Oh, nice. Got him with the R. I still have my Zanya's in case he ultied, but I don't think that he has it available right now because he used it previously. So let's just base. I don't have enough for my Gunblade just yet. We're close. Yeah, doing the dragon would give the whole team so much money if the Master Yi can do it. It should be pretty fast. Oh, right, he's AP. That's right. Okay, maybe it's not as fast as I was expecting. Oh, nice, you got it. Never mind. He just stole it away, though. It's not because it was quick. I almost have my item. Let's just do, like, golems or something to finish it. Oh, this works, too. Okay, I have it. Let's just go buy. Nah, actually, let's just shove out this wave first, and then I'll buy. Okay, cool. Gunblade is done. My ultimate hits for 3,000 damage, dude. I mean, that's how much Vayne has for HP, so... Alright. It's really difficult to... Dude, this Nunu is... KDA is kind of crazy. 3-1-18 as, like, tank support, so he's, like, been doing a lot for the team. I feel like overcommitting here could end up really bad, so that's why I'm not. I got stunned immediately. But it doesn't matter. Because the Kog'Maw damage is getting really insane with his Runins too. Well played, guys. Huge. Just trying to shove this out. Yeah, the Taric is just holding on to his ability every single time just to prevent me from being able to use my ultimate for a long time. Because if he does do that, it really ruins my stuff I can do for the fight. Would Deathcap even give more AP than Medjai's would? I don't even know. Otherwise, we could try to sell boots, too. Our inhib is up. Our vision control is pretty bad. But maybe Kog'Maw can do it kind of quickly. Oh my gosh, will I die here? It's so bad if I die. We just have to base and just hope for the best. Because they're just going to run it down mid and try to end. And Karthus could even, like, revive himself, too, maybe. I'm just going to pot up with everything, get ready. Vayne has a Maw, which is a 400 magic damage shield. I still have Zonya's, but I'm pretty sure I'm just dead. Oh my gosh, I lived. I can't because of the card that's ult. Dude, I can't do it. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed on the Katarina. I'm not going to be able to always carry every single game. The full EP Blitzcrank was not able to pull through in the end to make it so we were able to win that. So that's how Katarina was played previously. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I will do a game 2 of it where I will be going over the basics again because I did have a game previously, but I felt like I've had a better grasp after one. So thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a great day. Farewell. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to game number 2. We're actually not going to be going over the basics, so game 1, we went over it. We're versus a Gragas. We also are versus a lot of crowd control. They have a Garen, so Garen Q still silences. Gragas Body Slam does not CC, so that is something that I don't have to worry about, but he does have an ultimate that's like really fast because it has like no travel time. So he can deny me of it with that. Fiddlesticks has 2 crowd control effects with a silence and a fear. And then Shaco has his Jack-in-the-Boxes. I decided to start with Amp Tome again. And hope that I can just get to the Vamp once again to start off the game. Gragas Q has like 100% AP ratio on it, I believe, and the Q comes out pretty quick and is super difficult to dodge. I remember playing Gragas and carrying Tyler 1 specifically because the VOD still is on my channel. I think it's unlisted, but I have a game of Gragas where I carried him because Gragas mid lane was pretty popular. Besides his Q being a little bit different, his W causes him to stand still and drink from his keg, and it gives him back mana. He also does, I think, have still the passive that gives him HP whenever he casts anything. I'm just going to use my W here. Dude, actually my W can be used, like, versus melee characters somewhat okay, can't it? Wow, this is kind of insane. I could, like, walk up and press W a couple times just to, like, trade versus him. I went cleanse this game as well just to remove some of the CC effects in case I get a hit by them later on. It won't really care for like Gragas, but for Garen Silence and like Fiddlestick Spear, I figured that it could be okay. You can see that he literally doesn't have any mana issues whatsoever. Let's just cleanse the Ignite so it's not on me anymore. Amumu, surely you can kill him. Nice, okay, good. That was very close to me dying. I went back in because I figured that if I just help him a little bit more, he might be able to do it. Oh, you don't have any mana? No. I thought that maybe it would be okay with me sticking around even with knowing that I had a little bit of time to run away because I figured that maybe he could kill him, but he wasn't able to. Still not that bad, though. We see that Twitch is also kind of crushing bot side. We'll just buy one potion. For now, we don't have any Vamp just yet, but we'll get it soon. We're kind of course, just waiting for my ultimate before I really start dealing a ton, because that's really what Katarina is kind of about, besides the slight way of, like, fighting people with the W. In fact, I guess, depending on what I'm facing, I don't know if Gragas maybe is somebody that I would really benefit from doing more points in W instead of Q. And just going the Gunblade instead, because you technically could do that. Fiddlesticks is coming mid. Okay, I'm just gonna walk away from this guy. He's gonna use his Crow, probably. The Crow, like, bounces randomly between stuff, and it bounces more when he gets more stacks of it. Holy crap, I'm just gonna Shumpo away. That hurts so bad. Ouch. Fiddlestick's fear is... all fears are different, where you, like, run in circles because you're scared. So that, like, is the thing that, kind of did a lot there. The Fiddlestick's fear is gonna bounce between me. Okay, but it looks like, we're still gonna be able to get the kill. I just used my Shumpo to try to dodge that, but it didn't really matter. Ooh. I don't know if this is something I really want to help out with. I had a feeling that Shaco might gank me too, dude. I had such a suspicion that he could be around mid. His stealth lasts like 2.5 seconds, which is like better than Modern League, where you can use it kind of frequently, so he caught me again. The Amumu is kind of underleveled, but that's okay. I mean, matchmaking is kind of random. You never know who you're really going to get with people who have played it previously and people who are like looking up super intense guides on like how to play it. Kind of like how this Fiddlestick 04 in my Twitch is like popping the heck off. The matchmaking is just very, very random with like who knows what's going on.
Only fools hesitate.
×9 this pig fiddle. Okay. I don't think I can get the cannon, sadly. I mean, I wish that I could, but I'll just wait for the wave to crash. And then we'll just try to secure as much as we can here. Oh, he missed. Gragas body slam also, if you noticed, he like runs kind of, which is a little bit different as well.
made my choice.
He didn't use his body slam, he's saving it. I'm worried about that, so that's why I'm not really stepping up too far versus him just yet. I don't know if I'm just gonna get ganked by the Shaco again, dude. He's been mid a lot, and it would be very difficult for me to escape it if I didn't have, like, a way to run. Okay, I got the minions. I guess my ultimate would show the champions if I ever, got caught. Pretty sure this guy's just dead. Nice. Shaco is here. Dude, I can't even Shumpo onto him. That guy lived? What? Oh, no, he died. Never mind. It just, like, took a while for it to actually go off. I'm gonna wait for my next Q before I dive this guy. And then we'll just Shumpo out afterwards, and then we'll just use our Q again. Because our Q also, like, marks stuff, if we ever reset, we, of course, can Q on top of our Q, so our Q will, like, detonate its own mark, which is pretty useful. And, do I want to build Gunblade early on? I still can't afford it, I believe, but we're getting super close if I wanted to truly go for, like, the healing version.
No going back.
Still down to maybe also get a Medjai's, but this Amp Tome will go into anything later on, too. Let's just put another point into our W. Does 110 damage, which isn't that crazy, but the cooldown, of course, is, like, really short, and being able to spam it to, like, outplay people definitely is ideal.
Blood for Noxus.
Wow, that Gragas actually hit me with that. Dude, my cooldowns already feel so short. Oh, Shaco's mid.
Only fools hesitate.
No, I just needed a Q first. I also didn't use this. That does 100 magic damage on this active of the Bilgewater. But that was close. I'm always going to go for an outplay if possible, and I saw which clone was taking more damage, because with Shaco, just like the Modern League, his clone does take more, so you can, like, kind of, like, gauge which one is the real one, and I was hoping that maybe I could, like, outplay. He did have Flash as well. Which, I don't think is usually taken on Shaco. I mean, Modern League it's never taken, but maybe inside this one doesn't really matter. Don't want to do any roaming or anything. Got caught out. Not able to do an outplay, sadly, but it was close. Amumu dies again. That's okay, though. I mean, he can just, like, press R. Morgana DC'd and died and came back.
I can't wait.
Did not get hit by that. Is Shaco even doing this? No, it's not being done. I just wanted to check to see if the dragon was being done so I could maybe try to kill him. Shaco is AD Shaco, not AP Shaco. There are, like, multiple versions of Shaco, just like, Standard League.
I've made my choice.
I mean, it's nice that I have so much spell vamp. We see that Shaco's topside fighting this Nasus right now, so I'm just going to continue just shoving out because we know that we're super safe.
Ready for trouble?
The Gragas not having a slow on his ability seems so strange. Ouch.
Blades.
I don't think I can kill that guy, but gosh, he's low. I didn't use the Bilgewater again. Shaco killed him topside, and he's probably coming mid lane now. How quickly can he even get here? He's just dead. Nice. Was able to secure the kill with just Shunpo Q plus the Bilgewater to finish him. And I do have Gunblade and base, so let's just leave. You see that Shaco was trying to loop behind me to find me, but we were able to successfully get a kill and escape. Twitch does have the AD version of Medjai's, because that does exist, where you can be able to stack AD. I still think Abyssal is, like, crazy strong, so we're probably going to go for that. But I also need to get Sork Boots, or I can go Merc Treads. Wow, wait, we just got enough money to afford Sork Boots because Nasus took top lane turret, which gave us money. So let's go get that.
No going back.
And then we know that Seekers gives us the bonus armor, and just buying this and just holding onto it could be very good against Shaco. So maybe I'll build this first. So then that will give us, like, a huge amount of survivability against him. Amumu ultimate.
Let's dig.
Wait, Amumu ultimate is a root and not even, like, a stun. I think I just saw. Can't chase that guy, it's not possible. Just dodges Q and just, like, continue messing around with them. He fears me, but that means his fear is down for a little bit. I don't know what the cooldown on his fear is, though. Oh, okay. I might die to Shaco here. We'll see. Dude, I even used the Ward Hop Shumpo, but it doesn't even matter. He does so much. That one auto attack did about 200, and then his E did like 200. Man, I almost was able to escape. I did use Cleanse to remove the silence from Fiddlesticks, which almost got me killed. So next item definitely should be that item that I was talking about. Twitch is extremely strong, dude. This guy is so fed. He has a Bork already, so he has, like, good lifesteal as well. And lifesteal and Spell Vamp feels so strong for, like, sustaining yourself in lane. Ultimate hits for 1,000 right now. Gunblade hits for 200. Gunblade's weaker. Morgana ultied. Is there any way for us to assist? Nah, looks like, honestly, the fight's already done. I mean, I'm here, but can we really catch anybody? Is that not the fake Shaco, guys? Yeah, it was. There was a Shaco trap on the ground? Okay, but it doesn't matter. I was able to kill everybody. Nice. Because I got the reset for myself, and the reset allowed me to just mash kind of like all of my abilities kind of and kill everybody. What? They just gave up? They just FF? I mean, not the Shaco, the Fiddlesticks, I guess, was, like, really far behind. They didn't want to play it out. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. If you wanted to see Game 2 of it, Game 3 was supposed to be a Game 1, so I will be going over the basics and, like, talking, because I didn't even know that this version of Cat was out. So if you want to see another game of Cat where I play her again, feel free to watch Game 3. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some more League of Legends Classic into a RA. We are playing Katarina, and this Katarina, I guess, just got updated to be the new version, because Katarina's been updated multiple times, and yesterday it was different. And she has her W spin move now, which is something I remember very, very well. I need to remember how her Q works, though. I'm pretty sure that Q is just bouncing dagger and it might mark people. Yeah, it does. Okay, so how Katarina works is that she's still a reset champion. Her ultimate's still doing the spin move that does crazy amounts of damage. She still has, like, resets. And then now what our Q does is that it's bouncing dagger, but it doesn't drop a dagger on the ground. Instead, that guy just used up all of their mana. Holy crap. I decided to go for no Doran's Ring because I don't have mana. I don't really know how good that is, but that's what we went for. We're probably going to go for Gunblade first because we have dual scaling on our W, which I think is usually pretty good. We're just going to auto-attack that one. So whenever we use our Q, things will be marked, and we can detonate the mark by just landing a auto-attack or an ability onto them. Our Shunpo is very similar where we just blink, and then after we blink, we take damage reduction for 1.5 seconds where we will take 15% less. So you have like a little bit of survivability through that. The dagger did bounce to her, but didn't show dealing any damage though. I'm just going to try to hit this and see if I could Shunpo away if she was to try to kill me here. I think that the early game definitely is not the easiest to play, but... And then what our W does is that we do a little slash around us, and it has a super low cooldown, and it gives you movement speed. So you usually, to do trading patterns, you'd like Shunpo on top of them, use your Q, and then just like spin on them, and you get a little bit of movement speed, and then just like walk away afterwards. Let's just not get hit by that. I can like last hit with my W pretty well. I forgot that if you max W first, but your W CD is pretty short, so you can spam it all the time. Even though I got hit here, I think I'm okay. She doesn't really have any mana to deal with me, so she's like tanking a pretty big minion wave too. Do I max this first? I don't remember. So inside of teamfights, when we get resets with the marks, we like continue to smashing our keyboard to just, you know, get like a huge amount of damage on everybody. I said I was going to go Gunblade first. I'm just wondering if that is the best option here. Let's instead go for a Liandry's first, or like... We don't even have to finish completed items, because sometimes in Classic, there were certain items that could give you really nice effects. Haunting, guys, gives us 15 flat pen, just straight up, and we can just finish that and just hold on to it. And then we'll be able to deal, like, basically true damage to people with Sork Boots, which is kind of nice. The ultimate dealing a lot is definitely going to make it very easy for us to fight, too. We can use our W so easily to last it. It feels so nice to be able to utilize it that way. We also can, like, look for roams. I'm just going to make sure I use my Shunbo to secure that. So this has 60% bonus AD ratio. No AD ratio on that. My ultimate has it. My Q doesn't. Q total AP ratio is 45%, but if I pop the mark, it's 15%. I feel like my dueling is actually insanely good. Wait, can I kill these, like, in one hit? Holy crap, I can. Okay, let's just back away after we just take some of those. That seems pretty nice. I know that the small raptors, like, die to, like, one single hit or something, so... Just poking a little bit. It's not, like, the craziest trade ever, but... I did juke her charm, and I got decent damage off. You guys gonna flash on me? I think that I just died to that. I'm not even gonna bother flashing. I don't really mind getting chased like that. I need to limit test to also figure out how strong I can get, because I want to know how easy it is to do outplays with my R. But clearly, our damage is, like, kind of not super OP like some of the other champions, but I know that when I get resets, plus also my ultimate having such a high AP ratio, will probably feel really powerful. They also don't have, like, the craziest team comp, I think, to stop me. I mean, Soraka's silence is kind of frustrating, because Soraka could, like, just point and click silence, but she's already kind of far behind, too. I also think that having Gunblade will, like, be so nice for the lifesteal and Omnivamp that I have, because it gives you Spell Vamp, so we'll be able to heal for so much once I have it. My ultimate does 600 damage, and she has 600 health. Huh. Okay, yeah, that was pretty easy. I mean, I just kind of walked in and just, like, killed him. She is kind of low, but we probably shouldn't try to do anything here. Decent roam. My ultimate got, like, partially reset. I don't know if I'm going to maybe walk into somebody. We see that Soraka also lane swapped with the Ahri, so now I'm versus her. Soraka is the version that will be able to kind of duel, so I have to be careful about that. So let's just back away from her when she tries to duel us. I'm not really interested in dueling, really. She canceled my W that I was trying to use to last it, but I could still just do an auto attack instead. I'm pretty sure she's just dead. Oh. Yeah, that kills her. So I decided just to all in with my ultimate because I figured that her silence CD was so long that she wouldn't be able to use it again, but she was able to. So apparently her cooldown was a bit lower than I expected. Not bad, though. We have 3 points in Q so far. I'm still wondering if I should maybe... This also applies Grievous Wounds. Interesting. Okay, got it. Do I do WMAX? Is WMAX actually insane for, like, fighting? Wish I knew. This item is the one that I'm going for the Spell Vamp early game because there's another component with the Hextech Revolver that gives us the 12% Spell Vamp, so that will help out for sustaining in lane. Going for stuff like Abyssal Scepter, so I deal more damage to people who are nearby because I reduce their magic resist by 20, could be really powerful as well. And also they have a lot of AP characters too. We'll just Shempo in and just, like, deal a little bit of damage. It's not gonna, like, deal a crazy amount, but might as well. Did she just silence the cannon? Just fighting her a little bit. I know that she'll, be able to, like, stack her, Q that reduces my magic resist pretty well, though, so I'm trying to, like, be careful about that. Ari was able to kill topside. I was able to shove it out. Soraka Q, of course, is like super annoying with the spam, but I know that if she ever uses her silence too aggressively, we can probably just pop R to kill her because of how much damage it should deal. Don't think that Cage's Lucky Pick builds anything that we really need, right? I don't think so. I imagine that there's multiple ways of building Cat in this type of kit that she was given. Does about 200 damage. Like, this only hits for 90 because the base damage is so bad. She might silence me. Oh, no, no silence. Oh, she did. Okay. Nunu didn't get a single snowball onto me. I feel like you probably even go like Spell Vamp Quince, which is like the rune system that you can buy, because I bet that having Spell Vamp is so useful for just like constantly healing yourself on the minions, because you deal a decent amount of AoE damage. I'm just going to Q her here just to deal a little bit. She did use her silence, but I doubt that she would allow me to kill her here, so I'm just not going to bother. Just last hitting. We see that there's a bot lane fight going on, so I'm just going to rotate to it really fast. Hopefully, if my teammates do die, they can at least get them low for me to finish them off. Nice kill. Dude, this slow effect is so strong. Can we even catch him? I don't think so. I think he's just gone. Oh. Wait, why can I not Shempo to my ally? What? That's strange. It's up to you, bro. If I walk too close, I'll die. I almost have my ultimate back, and she might be able to be killed with that. Depends on if she knows how fast she can silence me. Dang, I'm kind of sad that I didn't go in immediately. I didn't know if she would maybe be able to run away so fast. Her movement speed's so crazy already, because I don't have any movement speed whatsoever. Like, with level 2 boots, that is. Not bad, though. Good, like, positioning for, being able to get a slight advantage. She's dead to ignite, just barely. Just jumped on her and just immediately popped everything. My ultimate already still does, like, such a huge amount that it's very easy to just, like, kill people who are, like, kind of low, even if they have, like, healing like she does. We're just gonna build the Hextech Revolver, so now we have a lot more sustain. We're gonna go Sork Boots, so now we have 39% Magic Pen. Huge amount of Magic Pen for ourselves. We deal, like, true damage to most people already. 700 damage on this. We're going to go Gunblade to make it so we benefit from both effects. This also does have an effect of reducing the cooldown of Gunblade. I think that this didn't exist in the past, but we'll be able to spam Gunblade more because Katarina has some single target abilities that help with resetting it. I already see the sustain, plus 23. That didn't really deal that much damage to me. Huh. Not as much damage as I was thinking. I don't think that we can chase that guy, brother. That guy is kind of fast as heck.
Only fools hesitate.
Can I actually sustain myself here? Decent amount of healing, a little bit. Silenced. Just use my ultimate as the finishing move. She dies. She also flashed away, but the daggers were already sent. The, like, damage isn't instant with my abilities, so I'm definitely gonna die here. There's literally no way to escape. Ari gets the shutdown. I'm okay with it, though. We can go just buy our long swords, which is gonna be incredible for probably, like, now dealing a decent amount more with the ultimate and also our W. W hits for 800. How much, like, health does Sona even have? 988. This guy has 1.1k. I'm wondering if I could even just, like, run straight down and just try to fight with Flash. But if they flash away, it could be kind of difficult to, like, catch up afterwards, though. Of course, getting super high AP probably is also very powerful for my ultimate, mostly. I mean, it's 300%, which is pretty high. 40% on my E. Oh, I thought it was only 15, but it's 40. I guess that's not that bad. Like, our total combo is definitely over 100%, which is not the worst thing for how much damage somebody can be dealing. Level 2 ultimate does 1,000 damage. Very nice. We'll just use W to try to secure these minions and just, like, kind of sit back and wait. I'm wondering if I'm just gonna get ganked by Nunu again. I feel like Nunu's been mid a lot.
Never play fair.
Do I want to just roam with my jungler? I almost one-shot the wave with just pressing Q and W one time, which is so nice.
Keep friends close and enemies distant.
This guy might overstep and I can kill him. Because he thinks that for some reason I can't just one-shot him. He, like, is so overconfident, but if I just press my buttons with my R, I'm gonna be able to deal so much. So he really made a mistake. Oh, my W didn't go off correctly. I was trying to hit her, but I failed it. A little bit of poke damage. Dude, my damage is absurd. What the heck? I actually deal so much. Maybe I can just kill this guy with my R. My R is already coming back up. The cooldown's only 30 seconds. Just spamming W on the wave just to try to wave clear it a little bit.
As I can.
Dang it, the Ahri was here too. But we have Gunblade now. Oh my gosh, I already feel, like, really busted, not gonna lie. My damage is so crazy. Alright, I don't think that my E applies on hit effects. So, like, building something like Lichbane isn't as good as you would think, because you still have to do, like, auto-attack trades. So people usually didn't do that. You just go, like, full AP. Of course, we have been facing so many AP characters, and I did mention how good Abyssal is for reducing magic resist. It will make us for sure deal true damage. I mean, versus people that even have items that might be able to make themselves a bit tankier, but I already deal true damage to so many of them. I didn't buy an Amp Tome or anything because I don't know if I want to buy this. Negatron Cloak doesn't build out of the Null Magic. You have to buy it straight up, so you have to save your money to get it. So many Teemo Shrooms topside. Ultimate does 1.2k. Gunblade does how much? 200? Jeez. Let's just Q her. Just deal a little bit of damage to her. I don't know if anybody's low enough to be killed, and of course Soraka can just silence me underneath the turret. She did not get the cannon, which is kind of nice. Yeah, my sustain is so convenient. Whenever I press QW, I heal for like 60, which is like half of a health pot. Ahri was last topside and roaming, so I don't know if she was going for another mid lane roam, or if they're trying to do Baron with Nunu, because I think Nunu might be able to just cheese it. Because Nunu has like that crazy true damage on his Q still, where he can like just consume it, and I don't know if Baron damage is crazy in Classic or not. Wow, my damage is insane. But it's definitely not enough to survive that. Holy crap. This silence from Soraka lasts like 2 seconds, so I can't cast anything. If I can cast my R there, I probably can kill. But that's also why we're saving up, because I do think that the issue that is going to happen is that they just have way too much burst, and I just can't deal with that. Ahri also, one of the strongest things about Ahri is not her Q. Her W AP ratio is like 80%, and you can't dodge it, and it does like a huge amount on like a 3-second cooldown. So that's why I died so quickly. Plus, she already has Deathfire Grasp, so she like increased the damage by a substantial amount.
No going back.
And being able to like deal so much damage while also not even having to like worry about juking or anything is like kind of crazy. I can go bot lane, I guess. Sure, dude. That's fine.
Why? Because I can.
Vision control is kind of mediocre right now. I don't know if I'm just going to get ganked down here. I hope not. Because not very confident in being able to just kill whoever. I definitely can deal enough to kill like one person very easily. Okay, cool. I was able to grab the wave kind of quickly. Holy crap, that was very fortunate. Oh my goodness, dude. I was able to use all my abilities afterwards. 3-second polymorph? Yeah, I mean, polymorph, I don't know how long polymorph actually lasts in Classic. Maybe it wasn't 3 seconds, but everybody's CC usually was much longer. I'm just waiting in base to heal myself. It takes for like a long time to heal, so I'm just gonna wait for a while to get everything. 1.4k on my R. That's like how much Sona has for health, and we deal true damage too. Jeez, Teemo almost killed top. Looks like Teemo wants to continue going top, even though I was going up here just to collect the wave. Oh, nope, he left, okay. I have my Abyssal, so now I also remove 20 magic resist when I'm near people, which might even make it so I deal a huge amount more to, like, Ahri, who went the Negatron Cloak. Because she is getting kind of tanky herself. When people are standing near me and I reduce 20, since I have 39, that means I have 59 flat pen, but I also have 8 as well. I think that another thing is that I believe Abyssal being able to reduce magic resist means that if anybody ever gets, like, I don't think Magic Pen can go beneath 0, but if you could ever reduce magic resist, you could get it beneath 0 to make it so you deal even more. Do I want a damage test on this guy? Just to know. It's probably not going to kill her. She is 1 HP, but I don't really want to burn my flash for her. I don't think it's worth it. Oh yeah, I can Shumpo to wards, can't I? Damn, my Gunblade never went off either, or maybe I could have survived. The amount of damage that they did to me was a little bit too much, but I was able to do a lot, and also have like a decent amount of spell vamp for sustain too. Dude, I want to teamfight so badly and see what it's like if we just can at least not get killed by Ahri, because I feel like that's the only person that I'm really scared about. Everybody else should be not too challenging to face, I think. For next item, what do I even want to go? Do I want to go Deathfire? I kind of feel like the tankiness of having Rylai's could actually be kind of convenient. Like, it doesn't even feel like it would be that bad. Because my damage is already so absurd, even though I could make it deal so much more. We can just go Rylai's into, like, a death cap, and then that would be, like, full build, besides the Haunting guys that could be built into a Liandry's afterwards. Also, Rylai's gives us the bonus effect of this causes people to be dealt bonus damage, and also it increases the damage, I think, when people are movement impaired, too. Huh. Okay, well, I managed to just kill both of those guys very quickly. I don't know why they went for Lulu so hard. Dude, it's any champion takedown as well. It doesn't even matter how long ago I damaged them too. I didn't even realize that. That's crazy. Yeah, I just killed both of them here because I'm able to just reset and just use my R underneath the turret. Jeez, we deal so much damage. My ultimate's already coming back up. I wonder if we can just try to kill, like, Ahri or somebody. How much does Rylai's cost? Oh, it's so expensive. Jeez, we're not gonna have it for a while. No? Yeah, so everybody's dying now. I'm kind of just jumping in, pressing Q, and then ult, and then they just die. They just pop. Nunu has no magic resist, so he might not realize that I could potentially kill him if I just get him a little tiny bit lower. She also has no magic resist either. I got silence, but it doesn't really matter. Well, we have like 3,000 gold, so I guess we'll just go buy for now. Alright, well, Katarina, this version of her is way better than the previous version. The previous version, her W was like, your bouncing dagger will like not deal less damage with each bounce because that's what it does. And then also her Shunpo would give her like damage reduction, but there was nothing on her W besides just empowering her Q or her E. So this was like the next iteration where they actually gave her another ability, which is this like super spammable movement ability. Now we even have a slowing effect, and also, of course, we'll like be slightly tankier when we try to fight people too. I was hoping that this person would maybe rotate over, but doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Oh. Dang it, she's doing them so far away. Chasing it just seems kind of difficult because they're just not gonna rotate back, right? Dude, your abilities get canceled so much. She just dead. There's so many cast times on, like, abilities where if you just lose vision, it immediately just doesn't go off. It feels so awkward. That guy just dies too. Well, this is going very, very well. This is my first try of the Katarina too, because I didn't even know that they updated her to give her the, like, W again, but it turns out that all we need to do is just kind of jump in and just play for, using our W to, like, run around them. We don't even need to use a W, really. I mean, it seems that people just die instantly. I doubt that we can kill these guys. Oh my gosh, dude. So much damage. Oh, the Twitch with Hurricane is so busted too. Dude, his Twitch auto-attack did, like, a huge amount of range on that. Well, good to know that they honestly gave Katarina back a more fun version of her kit, because her previous kit was, like, so bad. We're not going to be able to end here? Dude, I feel like these guys are just going to go AFK because they don't even want to play anymore. I'd probably just go decap next just to make it so I, like, deal even more. I mean, my ultimate already does, like, 3,000 damage, which is more damage than most people have for HP. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary on me playing the different Katarina in the past, the one that I kind of remember a little bit. Oh, cool. I can also buy, like, different types of marks now, too. Damage dealt was the most in the game. Yeah, did 40k damage, which is not too bad. So anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.